The excavation site can only be entered wearing face masks and gloves. As this megalithic tomb, a dolmen, is such a rare find, the scientists work under very strict conditions to avoid contaminating the dig with foreign DNA.
I
tend to use the word sparingly, but in my 27 years as an archaeologist, I've never seen anything as amazing as this. And another thing, it's the only dolmen north of the Alps that's completely intact.
This is considered a very important discovery for the whole of Europe. 2 months ago, the grave cover was very carefully lifted, a stone weighing 7.5 tons, probably from the Rhone Glacier at Mont Blanc. Meltwater from the glacier reached this far more than 10,000 years ago. But it's not clear how Stone Age men managed to stand the stone on its side. Archaeologists believe this is how the dolmen must have looked 5,000 years ago. Dead bodies were constantly being brought into the stone chamber. The anthropologist working here is amazed that the bones are in such good condition after all this time. In order to extract DNA from the bodies, she takes various bone and dental probes.
We're hoping to analyze the relationships between these people and find out whether any of them were related.
After months of excavation work, the archaeologists reached the lowest level of the dolmen. Not only bones, but also Stone Age burial artifacts were uncovered.
At quite an early stage, we started finding arrowheads, and we were hoping to find some jewels. Then we came across some pendants made from animal teeth, which are typical for this era. Then finally we found a bead. It's very small, measuring about ½ centimetre, carved out of stone. We think it's limestone or slate. We're not absolutely sure, as we've only just discovered it.
The bead was probably part of a necklace given to the dead person for the journey to the afterlife. A 3D scanner is used to make sure all the items found are meticulously documented. The scanner is a kind of projector, which throws a band of light over the dig. 2 camera lenses to the right and left of the projector capture the whole picture. So every angle can be calculated and mapped out. It's now December and the dolmen has been emptied. At the Institute of Forensic Medicine in Bern, a 3D animation is built using all the data taken from the tomb. Every single fragment of bone is put together like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's a bit simplistic to compare it with a puzzle, but basically that is the next step. The different parts have to be assembled. We have to put the bits that match together to get as much information as possible from the bones.
They want to find out the age, sex, illnesses, and cause of death of these Stone Age people. Once the morphological study is done, looking at form and structure, a piece of bone is taken from every skeleton and ground to powder. This can be used for further tests, providing information about what the dead person ate and whether he or she lived near the place of burial. The samples are sent to Germany, as Switzerland lacks research facilities for these kinds of tests. It will take a few months for the first results to come through.